And so, when I was saying when we were doing character creations, I was saying that coming up with a conspiracy or thinking about a conspiracy that you guys would all be partaking in.
Mm-hmm.
And this conspiracy could be anywhere from a 1 second. It could be just a conspiracy in Baldur's Gate. It could be a murder. That it could be a theft. It could be a failed coup of Baldur's Gate, and you are all involved in it somehow. So let's. So the idea is you guys are gonna come up with as a team what you guys participated in, and then we'll role play it out how it actually ended up happening. Um, so first off, what would you be interested? Conspiracy, a murder, a theft, or a failed coup?
I would prefer mystery. I wouldn't want to kill anybody. At least my character.
Yeah,
Wouldn't steal anything.
not the
Yeah, so
murdering
yeah,
type.
my character RPing not gonna be into the whole murder.
Okay,
Yep.
so murder is off the table.
Potentially a coup. That could have been.
Yeah, I would say that I want to say
warranted.
coup just because that sounds the most fun.
Yeah.
Now
yeah,
there
it does
is
sound fun, but we failed, so that's gonna hang over our heads for the
Hey,
rest of our
but
life.
maybe more fun. You know, the fun that
Maybe.
never stops.
There you go.
Jeremy, what do you think?
What were all of the options again?
conspiracy, murder, theft, or failed coup.
I mean, I love conspiracy theories, but I also would be fine with a failed coup.
Oh, conspiracies, yeah.
But my guy's not really like a coup type or a murdering type. So I mean, if you're gonna really roleplay it, mine would be
A conspiracy.
like a conspiracy thing. But I don't
Yeah.
really care.
All right,
Noah, you have any
Yeah,
thoughts?
I'm game for whatever.
game for whatever.
For sure.
I'm
My guy
leaning towards the
probably, you know, if somebody had it coming, I could see him killing somebody. But
I'm leaning towards conspiracy.
Conspiracy.
Myself.
Yeah.
Since
Yeah.
general
I can see
consensus,
that.
conspiracy.
A conspiracy.
All right. Should I roll for the conspiracy, or do you want to pick from the options?
How many options are there?
4.
Yeah, let's hear them first.
Yeah.
And if we can decide in less than 2 minutes, then we roll.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I'm
All
for
right.
that.
Working amid the high hall's records, you came to realize how little separated commoners from patriarchs. How little separated commons from patriarchs. Those are the old families that are in the upper city. Slowly, you worked to upend the old families' control of the city, but then someone noticed. Conspiracy 2. You knew something powerful lurked within Mandorkai's mansion. You and others sought the tools and rights to prod the power within, to draw it out and make it yours. But what lies in the mansion refuses to ever serve again. Too long has the guild monopolized control over the criminal operations in Baldur's Gate. You sought to add a little competition and break the guild's monopoly. It's going well at first. It was going well after your last heist too, until the guild came in for its cut. Or you and other revolutionaries of White Keep Hotel sought nothing less than new egalitarian future for Baldur's Gate, a future that neither the dukes nor the patriarchs can envision. Someone clearly had enough of your art and shouted slogans though.
Hmm.
can
I
get
mean,
those
for my
posts
character's
somewhere so I can just
personal
read over
lineup,
them
it
really
would be
quick?
like the high records one.
Your character high records. What was the other two saying?
Could I get those posted somewhere so I can just look over them really quick?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't listen. But I got distracted by
You
my
get
dice
carried
thing.
away.
No, my dice thing. I was
I
doing
saw
that.
you.
I got distracted by that.
I posted it in Discord.
Thank you.
Working amongst the high holes.
So basically, tearing down the
I
old
don't
families. Oh, and
Down with the money bags. I don't know if my guy cares about guilds.
the guild is the criminal organization that runs all the criminals in Baldur's Gate, even
I
all the
would
different
vote-
factions. It's like a Illuminati kind of.
Right.
My characters, like for role playing purposes, would hardcore be number 1 because I literally work in the High
Yeah.
Hall, or did.
Uh-huh.
But I would also be fine with number 3. And no, my guy's not a criminal, so
Something powerful.
Yeah, I think I lean towards 1 or 4. Right. They both are kind of
Yeah.
in the same vein, you know.
Yeah.
I think
I would say 1 for me.
One.
Yeah.
Okay, you're muted.
Yeah.
prefer.
One does sound good and like the most common that everyone keeps saying. So
Okay.
should we just go with it?
One
let's
sounds
do it.
good. Let me.
You know, we're not so different, you and I.
And... Okay, now each character has a role, and in the conspiracy. So, do you want to roll for that, or do you?
can we hear the rolls?
Leader-
and or post them if possible.
I'll just make the
Yeah.
roles the quick ones: leader, survivor,
Okay.
partner, innocent, affiliate, or witness.
I feel like my guy would witness something.
I mean,
Yeah, my guy was probably a leader.
if anyone was going to be discovering, like I said, I worked in the hospital, or in
Yeah.
I work in the libraries, whatever you want to call them. So that would be me.
Yeah, you have the in there.
So I guess I'd be whatever, the witness, or I don't know how that. I'd be whoever
You would
discovered.
probably
or
either
no.
be the leader or a partner.
I'll be a partner. I'll let Noah be the leader.
Okay.
I like the number 2 position.
So we have a witness, we have a partner,
I
and
shall
we have a
call
leader.
him number 2.
Who does number 2 work for? That's one of my favorite scenes in Austin
Leader, survivor, partner, innocent, affiliate, or witness.
Oh, there's an innocence, maybe me? I don't know. What does an innocent do?
You knew nothing of this conspiracy that matters.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That matters little to those stamping it out.
100%.
Wait. Can we all be? Can we all just be with those people? Maybe I just
Yeah,
witnessed it. I don't know if
you
my guy
wanted
would
to.
really. I don't know if my guy would have like led a coup. He doesn't
It's not a
seem- He's
coup.
a paladin.
This is you're upending the
Yeah, like the power imbalance
Power
of
balance,
wealth
yeah.
and whatever.
Is that the one that we're doing? We are doing the number.
yeah,
We
you
did
could
Yeah, I
all
think
be
I
innocent.
actually witnessed.
You-
Oh, yeah,
I
we're doing
witnessed.
number
I
1.
don't think I was a leader in it for
You're a
sure.
witness.
All right, I'll be a leader.
All right.
I will lead all of you.
So this was what's your character's name?
Zaldin.
Oh,
Oh shit! I should probably open up my character sheet.
That might help.
I completely
and
forgot.
then Kelman. What was your character's name? Planky was a witness. We had Karadin.
Who's my partner?
Arjun.
Margarine?
No, I'm not a
Margarine
partner.
was an innocent.
I'm an innocent. Who knows nothing about anything.
So it could be just Jeremy did this, and you guys, since you got wrapped up with him,
yeah.
you guys are all in whatever happens or wherever this conspiracy leads to is you guys will be probably thrown in the lump sum
Yeah.
because you're
that
just
sounds about
associated
accurate.
with him.
Yeah.
that sounds about
I would say that sounds about right.
And what about you, Julie?
Yeah. I think he was.
So you want to be a survivor? So this is I
was saying.
oh yeah. That's true. Yeah. Are you still muted?
Yeah, I don't
I
hear
do that
Discord.
sometimes.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I do the same thing.
Um.
I do it on support calls
So you
too.
want to just be an innocent or a witness?
I mean, I'm pretty much roll the dice and I'll be whatever. I don't really care. Just, I guess, if we're doing from the story,
Story perspective.
what we've made so
Yeah, I mean,
far.
does everybody that sound like a good story? Everybody just falls in
Yeah.
because they're associated with Jeremy.
Yeah,
Damn it,
Yeah, I
Selden.
think it sounds
Okay.
good.
yeah, it sounds about correct.
And anybody wants to be a witness, or as everybody outside of Flanky innocent?
We do
Yeah,
have
that's
one
good.
witness.
We do have one witness. So Planky
Okay, yeah.
noticed what Zaldin is doing.
You dirty boy, you.
No one
You.
wants to become my partner? That's so disappointing. Just kidding.
Okay. So
I'll nominate
everybody
you.
else
You
is
probably
yeah,
don't
but
want me as a
really.
partner, let's be real.
innocent.
I'm a fat dwarf, I kind of stick out, and
Jeez.
I mostly live amongst the trees, so.
Of the Lorax
All right.
type.
And I'm going to roll what the consequences
Exactly.
of this can be.
Uh-oh.
You all die instantly. God damn it! Frickin' Jeremy every time.
Yeah.
That's why we became nice things.
I'm gonna switch to my other headphones.
Yeah, right
that
there.
was odd. I just plugged in my other headphones and I heard that.
I'm good.
Best.
Okay, so Zaldin, you're primarily going to be leading this kind of roleplay session as to what happened, that what you found in the High Hall records, and what you've been trying to do in Baldur's Gate before you got wrapped up in this murdering of the cult murderers that you're
It's a
currently
murder
Oh.
mystery. Yes.
Dude, this would
This is
be the
perfect.
perfect opportunity to incorporate. Do you remember how last time I was telling you my guy's like background
His
story?
house,
I
whatever?
have a no, not the house. I am carrying a tome with me, or like a book that cannot fall into the hands of our enemies, or like some crazy bad stuff will happen.
Yeah, that would make
Oh
sense.
my god.
This
So,
would all make
yes.
sense.
That's
Roll with it,
Perfect
Chief.
opportunity
Oh my
is
god. I love
that
it.
I found a book. Let me read this thing again. You can really tell little separated
It's just like a
commoners from the
children's
patriarchal
book.
viewer to upend the family's control over the city. Dude, let's just here's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna do a little, since I'm rereading the Game of Thrones books, we're gonna say
Uh-oh.
I discovered a basically like a family tree, or like a lineage of the patriarchs, showing that we're essentially the same, but they've basically I don't know.
Here,
Actually,
I'll help you with that part. So
Yeah,
the
yeah.
patriarchs are supposed to be this elite upper class of the city, but over time their lineage, it seems to have been BS'd most of it, and you have like a family history showing that most of the patriarchs don't actually have family money or don't actually have any kind of inheritance to the city any more than any commoner has.
Okay. Well, there we go. So that's my
that
So let me make sure that I'm like comprehending this correctly. So this sorcerer literally has a book that pretty much proves that all the richest, most powerful people in the city are just bullshitting their way,
yeah,
Checks out.
and he's just carrying it
Perfect.
around.
he's just carrying it around.
Oh yeah, that's fucked.
Sounds like something I'd be
Sounds like a
interested in.
conspiracy theory.
That's a lot better because when I was looking up other players, like how they used my guy's like background story, like they were talking about how like there's like some ancient summoning scroll that like brought like the like nether realms like into the like like our plane of existence, and it was like some crazy effed up stuff. So
No, this is way more entertaining.
I do like this story that we have come up with.
Hmm.
And the consequences of it. So now it's to get to where you are now in this point in the conspiracy. The conspiracy, you had this underground group of people that was helping you try to either publicize, or you're trying to figure out what to do, how to get this out so that A, you don't die, and B, it actually has effect and it doesn't just get buried. And over time, though, all your conspiracists kept disappearing, or you would find them in the street after a few days of being missing, and they would just pretend that they had no idea who you were, or at least you think that they're pretending. And over time, the conspiracy dwindled to just you and the book.
I'm confused. Can you say that again? I guess, or what am I making up?
So this is the consequence of the conspiracy. So after this happened, after you found the book and you kind of created this almost semi underground revolution, you then everybody that was part of it, this was before you met the crew that you're currently with, ended
Okay.
up disappearing, or when you found them after disappearing, they pretended to not know who you were, or at least you thought they were pretending to not know who you were.
Oh, okay.
And so now the conspiracy kind of dwindled to just you and the book.
Copy
And you're
that.
the only one that will acknowledge. And so you, as you go throughout Baldur's Gate, you're gonna be aware that there are people after you and after that book.
Perfect.
And
So sorry.
oh
Go
yeah,
ahead.
what was your question?
I was gonna ask. So is that what we're acting out now, or are we just?
That
that's
that was kind of the acting out of
Okay.
what happened and how it came to be and where you are now and where it stands now. Now, none of it so far. Only Zaldan knows what's happening, and Kelman was able to. All right, Kelman, how do you find out what? How does Planky find out what Zeldin is up to?
Right. So I was talking to a farmer out in the city or out in the country, right? Who remember he was the one who like told me about the bars in the town. So I was hanging out in his so he let me like sleep in his like his barn or something. So I was there and I heard some rustling out in the like in the woods behind the barn, right? So I get up and I make my way out there wondering what's going on, and then I see some people kind of like moving kind of through some hooded people moving through the bushes talking about like they're onto us, and just pretty much just talking out loud, kind of about a book and the impact that it might have. And then they name drop, let's say, Jeremy's guy. So
Ooh.
then that happens. I'm like, all right, clearly this is over my head. I'm going back. So I go back, and then I'm hanging out, and then we go through the thing, and then we sit at the bar, right? And everyone comes, and Jeremy comes up, and he starts talking. And I say, "Oh yeah, what's your name?" And he tells me the name, and it clicks. Like, holy shit, this guy is connected to those people.
This guy.
And something's going on. That's probably how. I think that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think?
That's totally good.
So I don't know exactly what it is, but I know it's not good, and I know that some powerful people are after this guy.
Okay. And we'll make that our opening scene for today.
Okay.
And we will start off with everybody waking up in the Elsong Tavern after you guys had quite the fight outside. And it's the next day. How's everybody waking up for the day?
I wake up
Sure.
meditating.
As well. Yes, meditating.
I likely don't really wake up yet. I likely just came down from my mushroom trip recently, so I'm just sleeping.
Jesus.
My attempt at a vision quest.
Was it successful?
No. No. Billy Honker, he didn't have much to say.
What about Jeremy? What's Zeldan up to?
Just waking up.
Just waking up. Does anybody go down to the bar for anything?
Yeah, my guy gets up, does like his morning prayers or whatever. Yeah, kind of like stretches a little bit, make sure everyone's okay. The dwarf coming out of his trip, the other people are meditating, and I see the sorcerer is like just waking up. So yeah, my guy goes downstairs to the bar and orders some food, some sausage.
Some sauce.
Oh,
Do you
some
get
sausage.
food ready for everybody else or just yourself?
Yeah, not I don't like order a ton because I don't know who's coming, but yeah, I order
Yeah.
more than just for me.
All right. How about the whole thing ends up being like 3 silver?
Yeah, I can do it.
One other thing, this morning as I'm meditating and kind of looking over the maps of where I've drawn out so far what we've been and where we've been and seen in Baldur's Gate, I'd also want to look at my notes. Can you help me remember my notes? I've got Bane as one of the 3 gods, but I can't.
3 gods are Bane, Baal, and Bane, Baal, and Merkel.
Merkel, thank you.
Bane,
Yes,
the Lord of Tyranny, Baal, the Lord of Murder, and Merkel, the Lord of Bone. Make up the dead 3.
murder. What was the last one? Sorry, you're.
The Lord of Bones, Merkel. And this is something that is pretty common knowledge, so
Okay.
it's pretty easy. And as a quick recap, the cult of the Dead 3 have been murdering indiscriminately across the city since Utrol was taken or disappeared from this plane.
Yeah. And so don't we have like some like prostitutes den or something we need to go to?
There is a bathhouse that you were just
Yeah.
told by.
This lady we were just helping with that fight.
Yeah, it was Farina.
Great.
She told you about a bathhouse where she saw the cult hanging out. All right,
Roger.
everybody.
Sit down and just chow down.
Yeah, you're chowing down. Anybody else meet him for breakfast?
Yeah, I'll come down and order some biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits and gravy.
Whatever
So
the
he,
equivalent
all right, yeah.
is.
So it's just me and the sorcerer downstairs now, right?
Yep.
Does he have his book bag on him?
You sorcerer, you tell
It's
me.
always with me.
Sorcerer.
Oh, it's always with them.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. So he comes down and he order. Well, oh, you order your own food. You don't eat my food. You order your own food.
Oh,
Wow.
I didn't realize you ordered food for everyone.
Yeah, I ordered food for everyone. But it's fine.
Then I eat whatever you got.
Yeah. I have biscuits and gravy, of course.
Oh, cool.
Of course, man. So I hear him kind of order and I kind of whistle over here. Yeah. No, I have biscuits and gravy already for you, man. You seem like a biscuits and gravy kind of guy.
I am.
Put the bowl. Nice. Yeah. So no, I just it was crazy yesterday. Good thinking with the getting everyone else involved. I was unconscious, or else that I would have maybe thought of that. But it was smart. Yeah.
Oh,
Saved
yeah.
our skin.
No, definitely needed to do something. So it didn't look good, but yeah, thanks. I appreciate it.
No, for sure. I mean, you're almost like natural at it. Like if you led people before.
No.
See, I was really because I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say I'm like the leader here, but I'm trying. I'm trying to kind of get everyone rolling the same way. I thought maybe you'd have some tips or tricks, but
Nope. We can learn together, man.
man, he's just a natural leader. That's cool. Awesome. So you're from Baldur's Gate, right?
Sure am.
Nice. Yeah. Well, you'll have to swing us by some of your old hangouts.
Yeah, we can do that. I'm not super familiar with Baldur's Gate, or I am from here, but most of my life has been traveling between like great halls and universities and things like that. Searching for books, rare books.
Well, where I'm from, only the richest, most powerful men are allowed to do that. So, you must come from a very nice family.
Middle class, surprisingly.
Huh.
Actually, I don't know. Hang on. 1 second. Is that in my description?
You can make it up.
I don't actually know where you see that, to be honest with you. Oh, background.
Yeah, if you made one. I don't think.
if
I
you made that part of the thing.
A noble that's not noble, if that makes sense. I'm like a high class, but not actually noble, I guess. So
Shoot,
sure,
man.
yeah.
So that makes your
Most
book even
likely
more
to.
important.
Yeah.
'Cause, like,
Most likely to start a conspiracy.
yeah.
Yes.
Huh. Well, yeah. Well, no. I mean, it makes sense. Yeah. You would need resources to be able to live the kind of life that you've been able to live. I mean, I think some
Yeah,
of the
for
rest of our
sure.
group has been a little bit more salt of the earth, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm the son of a chief myself. We have the most cattle in the entire valley.
Oh, really?
Yes. We are the king of cattle.
That's awesome.
And the sheep that we play sheep roll ball with.
When I was
Sorry,
a
that's
child,
not the name
we
of
used
it.
to
There's the
play
name of
frisbee
it. Wait.
with cow pies.
Sheep roll ball.
No, it's not sheep roll ball. Hey, fuck
Fuck
you.
is sheep roll ball.
No, one sec. Let me get my notes. There's a name for it.
You're trying to tell me it's
Goat
not
ball.
sheep roll ball?
It's called goat ball. Yes.
Good.
And, we have the best goats for goat ball. I would practice every morning. That's why I was part of the championship league, and I start to regale him of our exploits of goat ball.
I've always heard that goat ball was it required a lot of strength and dexterity to play that game.
And cunning. It's a thinker sport.
Cunning for a goat ball.
Hey, you're tripping on mushrooms upstairs, all right? I don't want to hear
Did
anything.
you guys
else.
know?
That's true. I'm
fun
still
fact,
sleeping.
did you guys know that goat ball is actually a real thing? They like roll up like a 5-pound or 6-pound stone in goat skin, and then that's what they use in the Middle East. And just a fun fact, if you cared.
Yeah, I just learned that now. I'm not saying I Googled that to see if that was actually a thing, and apparently it kind of is.
Fucking hilarious. But they call it bushkashi. Bushkashki.
Bushkashi.
Right?
I think maybe, I don't know that much. I just know that they actually did like a thing with goat skins, and it was like some type of goat ball.
Yeah.
Oh, these biscuits and gravy are good. Thanks, man. I hope it didn't cost too much.
No, especially considering what you spent on last night. It's nothing at all.
Oh, the pressure was all mine.
Pressure or pleasure?
Sorry, that's just an Opa thing that stuck with me my whole life.
That's an Opa thing.
Dude,
Pressure
ever
was
since
all mine.
literally freshman year since then, I say that all the time. I say it to customers, to friends. I love it.
It's amazing to see how many people don't even notice or at least acknowledge what was said.
Wait, the pressure was all mine? Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's
Does-
usually
does
like
he-
a by the time they walk away type situation. And you can almost like hear their brain going, wait a minute, did they just
Has anyone ever
say?
asked him what he means?
Yeah.
Or is he
Almost
just
nobody
Oh.
ever does.
Or, like,
Opa,
egg
I don't think
form.
you ask Opa anything anymore. Like he has so many. You play with fire. You wet the bed. Yeah, like
that
it's
is one of
all-
the more
Well,
odd
it's 'cause
ones.
he's not a native, so it's
Yeah.
like our colloquialisms.
You
He
just
like
like you don't. It's so many of those that you just don't even notice until you start walking away.
I wonder-
You're like, wait a second, that didn't make sense.
I'll,
Wait, so quick question: do you think it's a result of like actual sayings from like Latvia that he's brought over, or do you think he's just been goofy?
He's just being
Combination
goofy, probably.
on
Like,
a
sure,
good
there might have
portion
been
of it.
something similar, but
I will. One more thing off track, really quick, and then we can keep going. I will never forget one of the first times I started spending the night at Victor's house, and I was young and naive, and Opa had me fooled for about 3 months that he at one time had dated a girl who went on to become Miss America, and then I realized that he was talking about his right hand, but I didn't know that.
There's no.
No, I promise. And I didn't really.
Oh,
I wasn't.
Dude, Opa's dude. He's a
He's
He's
a
a
wild
character.
man.
He's
Yeah,
an actual character.
he is.
He's kind of like Popeye the Sailor Man now. If you think about it, he just sits there and works out and is old.
that's true.
True.
Well, now he can't
All
even
right.
work out. He can't leave the house because he definitely would die.
Oh yeah, COVID. Yep. All right.
All right.
So food's great. Let's move on to the process.
Oh yeah, COVID. That's right. All right, moving on.
On lighter news, prostitute house. No, it's not actually.
Bathhouse.
It's
Speaking
just
of prostitutes, what?
a bathhouse.
Yeah, prostitutes house.
I mean, having a prostitute house and a cult house in the same place is just asking for trouble. You
Yeah.
usually have a legit business front.
All right. So let's go grab up. Now that we've finished eating, everyone else is busy meditating and stuff. Looks like me and
Yes,
Planky
meditate.
over here cleaned house. Let's go grab the group and head out.
Okay,
Bathhouse,
bathhouse.
yes.
As
So-
you're
Before we go too much farther, I can't use my rolling tower. I can use everyone else's, but I can't use mine.
oh,
I
that's
can
because
move it.
yours is not locked. You have to lock it. Now try it.
How do I lock that?
I just locked it for you.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Also, I
Ta-da.
can't move my guy.
You can't move
Yep.
your guy.
Yeah, I don't think I can move. Yeah, I can.
Oh
move
yeah, I
him.
locked everybody's character.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, Jeremy, I think you saw me fucking with your shit. That I was literally just testing. I was like, is that me or like, is it a problem with my shit or is everyone's like, oh, I think it's just my tower.
Yeah, the towers don't work if they're not locked to the ground.
That makes sense. I was going crazy over here.
Okay. So bathhouse. Yes. As we do this, I have to check what happens as you're traveling around the city. So you guys head out of the Alsong Tavern, and as you're walking through, you run into a horde of beggars. There's 4 beggars that come up to you, and they're asking for money. They're trying to they're blocking the way, and they are like, "Can you please help us? We have nothing."
I'll offer them some food if that's what they want.
All right. Yeah. One of them it grabs the food as soon as you bring it out, and he just sprints away. And the other ones are still looking at you expectantly,
I ask them if they're hungry too.
and they're like, "Yes, we haven't eaten, and I haven't eaten in days. I know that these other 2 probably have not either."
I'd like to
Okay.
offer them a seed from my pouch.
A single seed.
Yeah.
Okay. The guy, one of them, looks at it and looks at you. He takes it delicately and
I'd like
throws
to
it in his
smile at him.
mouth, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
still looks at you, expecting more.
And then he
I'll
throws
cast.
all the seeds I got.
I cast. I got a spell called Good Berry, and I can create up to 10 berries. That will give them enough nourishment to sustain them for a day. So I give each one a berry.
Okay, each one takes it, and they thank you. They kind of clear an opening for you, but they are still sitting there, kind of hoping for more.
Confused as to why there was 1 seed given.
How many were there?
There was 4 of them there.
4 of them.
Oh.
So then I would give each one, I guess, 2, and then I'll eat 1 and give 1 to Eric.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna put it in my pouch.
Yeah. They thank you, and they're still sitting there, but you have a pretty clear path to move forward.
Well, onward and upward, fellas.
And
Yeah.
as you make your way through the city, you, just so we're clear, you start off here at, oops, that's not a good color to see. Let's change this to that. You start off here in Alsong Tavern, and you made your way down to the bathhouse over here. I don't know why that just became like a 3.
Well,
It's up in the air. That's why.
Yeah, it's 3D.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks,
So yeah, you made your way to the bathhouse.
Okay.
Anybody want to do anything on their trip? If they want to stop off by any merchants or anything?
Nope.
Not me,
No, this
but I
city
do want to.
confuses me.
Yeah, but I do want to kind of look around and see what's kind of happening through the city. Just kind of keep track of how people are and all that good stuff.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Can I help him? I want to listen to see if I hear anything about murders in the last day or anything.
Yeah, roll with advantage.
John can roll with advantage. Yeah.
Okay, you said perception?
Yep.
Why are we going to this bathhouse again?
That's where some of the
Trina or someone.
The cult what
Okay, yep.
Colt was seeing.
I'll also give him. I'll use my cantrip guidance, so you get an extra D4
All right.
to your roll.
So I got 21. I rolled an 18, and then it's +3. So
Plus
All
whatever
right.
Eric's does.
So a lot of plus.
yeah.
So yeah, you see, and you're not sure what Baldur's Gate. You lived outside of Baldur's Gate actually, so you do know Baldur's Gate. You know that the city it looks a lot worse than it normally does. Like
Yeah.
it seems that something is happening to the city that's making it even more of a city of scum and villainy, and you know, like you hear people talking about Kelman or Planky hears like, do you hear like another 3 murders today, right? Like in this area, and who knows what's happening elsewhere in the city. And there's lots of talk, lots of people. When you look down alleys, people are fighting all the time, and you'll see just bodies in the alleys too.
Wow. Okay.
And then and then you also hear of talks of the people saying that talking about the Iron Fist and how the current guy that you talked to, Captain Dodge, is looking to replace the Grand Duke, but he knows that Lyria Porter is coming up from Chult.
Ooh, we know that. We know Cholt, boys.
We sure do.
And as you make it to the bathhouse, let me get this set up here. And we need looks like Vezra's already here with the Fog of War. Come on, Vezra. I don't know what he's locked to. Okay. So here you guys start off. And we'll get your characters in here. We'll start off. Well, we'll just use one of your characters to see where your party is right now, and then we'll add them as later on if we need to. All right. So can everybody see this?
Why do we have to have his? Can you use my knight? This big knight, this glorious knight.
Fine.
This fucking goon of a. Thanks.
Don't
Sorry,
be hating
no
on
offense, Eric.
Vezra. The hell?
Have you seen
Vezra
this
was
guy?
tanking all that damage last campaign. Come
Yeah.
on now.
No, wait, it wasn't Vezra. Vezra's not the issue. The issue is that it was the fucking albino dwarf.
Oh.
That was the issue. Vezra's a boss. We can
Oh,
all
there's
agree
my
with
guy. Yeah.
that. Bring Vezra out.
Yeah,
Vezra's
say,
always
my
welcome.
derp dwarf is derp.
Yeah, dude.
So we'll start out outside the bathhouse. As you approach, you see this double door entrance into a garden. What do you guys do?
I'm AFK for a bit.
So just like a green garden, or just like a fakey like stone, but like bushes and crap.
It says it's grass. Yeah, it's
Oh.
grass and green, and there's some fountains in there.
I'd like to go to a fountain and start kind of like bathing myself. Not like stripping down, but like, splashing in the water and all that good stuff.
What they
All
call
right.
a hoe bath.
Yeah, exactly. John gets it.
I'm picking up what you're laying down.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you get in. Luckily, there are no guards out here, and it's morning time. Everybody seems to be in the bathhouse. Nobody notices you doing this.
Yeah. It wouldn't have stopped me either way. Well, I mean, the presence of said people.
Do I see
Anybody-
any animals or anything around?
Make a perception check.
I'd like to
Okay.
I'd like to give him some guidance with my cantrip. D4.
So I rolled a 22 plus 4, so 26.
26. And you're just looking around with your eyes. You're not.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see anything.
Okay. What else should I be looking around with, if not my eyes?
Well, there's
Well,
definitely
mark?
lots of things that the normal eye can't see.
Anyway, I guess that's it. I was just looking around, seeing what's going on. With the door, so we're here.
Yeah, you're in
Or
the
it's obviously
bath.
right here.
No, you guys are in the bath right now, or in this
Yeah, by
like
this- Yeah, but
he's
I'm saying
using
the
it as
door
a
is
bath,
right
but
here.
he's not
I would
actually.
like to find the place where you like can get your towels and stuff like that, so I can go take a bath.
Okay, so you walk into the bathhouse, and let me. So you walk in, and the description here is the walls of this 20-foot high pillared chamber are adorned with frescoes. Not sure how you say that. Of bathing royalty. Natural light streams through the stained glass windows, creating a powerful pattern on the lights or on the tiles of the polished blue marble that covers the floor. 3 shallow sunken pools containing perfume scented water are around, and white marble benches bearing stacks of dry towels. Dry towels are situated near the pools, each of which comes equipped with a pair of brass faucets.
Cool. I'm
So
gonna
y-
strip down and put on a towel and get in a bathtub.
All right. So you strip down and get into one of the tubs. Let's get your character so that we know exactly where you are.
Is my guy. My fat buddy's got to be in.
So which of the tubs do you go in?
Where was the entrance that we just came in from?
You came in
Right
from
there.
yeah, here.
All right, I'm going in this one. I don't know if you can see my hand.
This one?
Yep.
Okay. So you strip down and go in there. One of the people that are working, one of the employees walks up to you and they say, that's gonna be 1 gold, please.
Cool. I give him a gold.
Okay. So
Minus.
he strips down. Anybody else? What does everybody else do?
I'm still in my fountain.
You're still in your
Yeah,
fountain.
I'm
nobody's-
staying outside.
I'm getting close to stripping down.
Are there any like guards or anything around any of the other people in the thing?
You
At least
can
not
you make
outside.
a perception check?
If he's within range, I can give you guidance. It's a touch shenanigans. I don't know where you're at.
+1, +4, because you're giving me guidance, right?
Plus a D4, right?
Yeah, it's a
Sorry,
D4.
+1, so 15.
15. Yeah. So, you do see these three people standing around, and you assume that they are actually guards that are just kind of hidden.
Like bathhouse guards or guards for like the people here in the
They seem to be for the bathhouse,
Security.
but they're not like yeah, they're not like in
Bodyguards.
guard uniform per se. They're kind of blending in.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to like act like I'm what's your guy's name, Jeremy?
Zalden.
I'll try to act like I'm like Zalden's guard. I want to like walk around, kind of eye the place, and like set up and like sit like cross-armed like against a wall, kind of watching things.
Okay. So as you do that, we'll just put you behind here. And you're watching things. You're seeing people come in and out. The guards hardly move at all. They are keeping an eye on everybody, and making sure nobody's moving.
So are there like people in the pool with me, or am I?
Yeah,
in an empty pool?
they're. It's like a hot tub kind of situation, but
Okay.
instead of bubbles, they have one brass faucet that kind of pours hot water into it.
And one last thing. Sorry that I'm asking this again, but I feel like I'm kind of lost. What is our group's objective of being here? What are we trying to find, or are we supposed to meet someone?
You were told that this is where the cult hangs out. There, you've been seeing the cult members come in and out of
Dead
here.
three.
So you're trying to find out where the Dead Three cult and what they're doing here.
I guess so. Where's the main entrance?
The main
obvious main
entrance
entrance.
is here,
And okay,
and
so
this
then
is the entrance to the garden.
is this
Can't see your
where did
drawing.
we come
Oh,
in?
yeah, you're not drawing.
Out of curiosity.
You came in, yeah, at the entrance to the garden.
Oh,
So
And then you
I would
came
like
in.
to. I would
updating.
like to call upon.
I assumed we were here.
I would like to, because I'm a rumor monger, and I have a whole like rumor mill, and I can basically surmise a great deal about
You have a
cult
book of
theories and
rumors.
secrets. But the actual benefit that it gives me is I can immediately, or if there's like a noteworthy thing that we're looking for or a mystery happening, I have a list of 1d4 suspects who, if they aren't involved, at least have a strong chance of knowing who is. Could I call upon that and see if I'm like able to recognize anyone that would either be in the cult or might know something?
Yeah. So,
I don't really know how that works in here because it
yeah,
just
can you
says
put that in
list.
Discord so I can read the description?
Yep. And if it doesn't work in this, that I'm not going to be offended, but I feel like it might be something.
All right, you're a personal rumor mail.
Because it's about like anyone doing shady stuff.
So
Basically.
I will kind of retrospectively put this in. So as you've been hearing about the three murders and you've been going on about it, you've been collecting a list of suspects. And in here though, when you kind of walk in, you do get this feeling that those guards for the bathhouse aren't your typical bathhouse guards.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of like whisper to my to Planky, and just kind of be like, "Hey, those aren't normal bathhouse guards. I think they might have something to do with the cult." I don't really know how to proceed in this situation, but it'd be nice if we had a clue on like if there's like a code word or something we have to tell them. I don't know.
Okay, so Planky, you hear that he's like, I don't think those guards are regular guards.
Okay. Uh, and there are only 3 of them?
Yep, there are 3 of them that you've been able to see.
Anyone,
Dude, we should walk up to them and just say the name of the 3 gods. That's got to be the code word. Or there's no code word. They're just gonna look at us like we're idiots.
I think they'd probably fight us. Anyone look like they work here?
You do see several of like the masseuses kind of come in and out from the massage rooms.
Okay, yeah, I want to try, I think I could use the massage. I want to like roll my shoulders and kind of walk up to one and excuse me, sir and or madam. I was wondering if you had an appointment available for a rather large massage.
And they're like, sure, that's 3 gold pieces.
Yeah, yeah. Sure. Yeah. No, I'd love to pay 3 gold pieces for a massage. That sounds like a great time. And I pay 3 gold pieces. Yes, of course.
Okay, so they take you into the
I'm gonna follow him up, by the way, getting
massage
out of
room. As you try to follow, the masseuse is like, sorry, private session.
Wait, I thought this was like
I look back and I just
Oh.
hold out my hand. And I say, just a moment, and I pull him closer. Try to find out what you can here. I'll shout if I need assistance.
What's the safe word?
and I just kind of like look
Our
at him.
safe word is Kung
Banana?
Pao platypus.
I just kind of get back into my tub then.
Okay. He's super protective. Yes, we're acquaintances from a long time ago. I'm actually friends with some of the better offs in the city, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
And 0 fucks were
He's
given.
like,
And that's probably what she said.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that sounds about right.
And he kind of walks out and he says, I'll get your masseuse. And he walks out, and then you have like some time to dress down.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, I dress down. I take off my stuff. I put it with Jeremy's guy's stuff.
Oh, his stuff is in the bathhouse. You would have to leave the room.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah. So I just set it on the side. I want to kind of prop my warhammer close to me though. My
Okay.
maul.
And a few minutes later, the masseuse comes in, and
Guy or a girl?
it's a guy.
Okay. Does he look
Oh,
burly?
actually, sorry, I forgot. There
Oh.
is this one actually has his own. This one is a girl one. I forgot. I didn't see her behind here. So yeah, she comes in and is ready to go, and you're on a table, and she says, "Do you want deep pressure, light pressure?" How do you want it?
Guys, does she look? Does she look like a commoner? Does she look like she's actually a masseuse? Does she know what she's doing? Does she have oils? Like, what's
Make
going on?
a investigation roll.
You might be beyond my guidance.
I think That's okay. That's okay. It's like I don't know what my plus is.
Plus 10, right?
Actually,
Yeah.
I think my investigation's pretty close. Or pretty. Nah, maybe that's my interrogation or intimidation.
Say your investigation's not so good.
-1, so 11.
Yeah. Let's say your intelligence isn't super great.
Yeah, Shape seems pretty normal. The other guy, you were like, he seems a little off, but
The guy who
nothing.
brought me back here.
Yeah.
You should see his friend outside in the fountain.
Yeah. Okay. It's from some traveling. I really could use a very deep massage.
And so she starts massaging you. She gives you a good, like, deep pressure massage. She's been obviously doing this for a long time. And
Okay, and I definitely small talk, right? I'm trying to fish for. Wow, you're really good at. Have you been here long?
she says, for a little while, yeah.
Oh, just that surprises me. I would have expected you to have been here for quite a while. That's so interesting. Why is this a new establishment?
Fairly new. A usually establishment like this that is as grand as this doesn't usually last that long in the lower city.
Yes, that does make sense. It is kind of an interesting establishment. I have some friends from the upper city who really are kind of looking for some business propositions similar to this. Do you really know? Do you know the owners or anything like that? I'd love to connect them.
The she says, I don't know the owners. All I know is the managers, really.
Oh well, yeah. So who are the managers of the location?
As you saw, you saw the I'm not good at making up names on the spot. We'll call him John.
You saw John.
Just
There you
picking
go.
a name out of random.
This
Yeah.
isn't a whorehouse. The guy's name is John. Okay.
John that brought you back here.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Jesus. Okay, so what about so John. Yeah, if I'm honest, John didn't really seem like he'd be friendly to outsiders. Anyone else that I might be able to refer them to?
That's it, really.
Okay. I want to quickly reach my hand, grab her by the wrist, and in a very strict kind of tone say, "Girl, you need to tell me the truth of what's going on here, or else the payments may be higher than you're willing to pay, or the cost may be higher than what you're willing to pay."
Make a investigation, or not make. I make
Intimidation.
intimidation. That's what I meant.
Okay, boys, this is +6.
Yeah.
I rolled. I rolled. I rolled.
Nat 1.
25.
Oh, damn.
Whoop whoop.
It's a little
Well,
something
you needed
extra.
a 30, so
Yeah.
It's a little
Well,
something extra. She's into that
11-1,
shit.
Needed 30. What a life.
She she looked like she was about to scream for a second, but then just starts
She looked in my
crying,
eyes.
crying,
Fearful
like
tears.
hysterically. She and trying
Boy.
to talk to her. It's just mumbling and like it's you're having a hard time getting through to.
can I
You broke her. Good job.
can I hear the crying from where I'm at? Or like,
No.
I just want to know, do these
If you
guards
could hear,
out
other people could hear. Probably not.
Well,
Well, that's
Um,
what I
that
was
is the
thinking.
question.
make
How loud is she crying?
Yeah, because you are in the bath right next to her. I'll allow you to make a investigation check and see if you can, or a perception. I guess perception would be the.
All right. Son of a. My dice. I can't find it. It's. Oh, I found it. Man.
It's probably in the thing.
Yeah, it was. It just got stuck.
Yeah.
12.
All
13,
right.
but
So
you have a -1.
Yep.
Fair enough.
12. So you do faintly hear it in the background, like you would have almost not noticed it, if you weren't like listening to the room and what was going on.
Okay, well then I would like to stealthily. No, actually, if no one else can probably hear, are there any? The guards aren't by the door, so.
Let's be real, their perception's probably garbage too.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. Then I'm actually just. Yeah, never mind. Just continue. Now you know what? Now that I'm hearing crying, actually, I'm gonna get out of the pool and dry off and put my stuff back on.
Okay.
So now
So
I'm just gonna say that I'm. I don't know if
Well
I can
done.
move myself yet. Nope, I can't.
yeah, so I want to tell her to shush, because now she should probably listen, right? Because I'm clearly in charge of this situation now. Shush! You need to tell us what is going on with this bathhouse. We know that it is not what it seems.
Bro.
I don't want to hurt you, but it's time to come clean.
And she kind of realizes that she's in a position here,
Yeah, she is.
and she
Ew.
Wow.
she's like they come in every night. We know who they are. There's nothing we can do about it.
Names. Who comes in every night?
I don't know. They always wear hoods, but we think they're part of the cult of the Dead Three.
Are you who's generally the last one in the bathhouse at night?
The guards, they never leave, and neither does John.
Okay.
John.
And what time do you and your coworkers tend to leave?
We leave this after dusk.
Okay. Do you lock up, or what avenues are there into the bathhouse?
Only the front door.
There's no windows in the back, or
I mean, there's windows that the stained glass windows don't open.
okay. Is it do you keep it locked? Does John unlock it? Do you have a key to the front door?
I don't.
And
I
what do
don't.
they
I
look
think
like
John would be the
exactly?
only one that has a key.
What do the people look like exactly? What do their hoods look like exactly?
Black hooded, big black hood, cloak. I don't know. I don't see their face. We snuck around one day to see. We were just hanging out, and we saw them come in.
And about what time again? Did you tell me?
She gets off after dusk, but she says that she was hanging out, just BSing with friends, and then they saw like these mysterious hooded figures come in. And that was a
From the
couple
dog park?
hours after closing.
Okay. How much do you
Ooh.
tend to get paid here?
She's like, we make more than anywhere else in the lower city.
No, numbers. How much do you make in a day? Silver, 5 silver, a gold.
Yeah, we do make 1 gold a day.
Jeebus. Sign me up.
Sign is little dwarf up. This is the place to be. I can rub people down. Say, okay. Well, unfortunately, I'm not in a position to help you leave the city. But if you have any savings, now would be a good time.
And
And I thank her for her time. And I start getting dressed. Or no, and I'm still holding her wrist, right? And like I pull her a little closer and I say, if anyone learns of this conversation, well, and then I drop her wrist and then I clothe up and I stretch and I say, really, the massage was quite nice. Then I walk out the door.
Oof.
That was awesome. Hey, I would like to, while I guess while this is happening, or while he was in there, after I got dressed, because I'm going off of some Witcher stuff, Witcher 3 bathhouse type things. I would like to check if there is like so obviously it's a bathhouse, so there has to be like plumbing, like a sewer, like a waterway below it. I would like to check to see. Probably not going to be on the inside. Well, on the Witcher they were. Just basically what I'd like to see is if there's any way to get underneath the bathhouse, in case we're gonna, to do some espionage.
I was thinking like checking around the benches and inside of the tubs if you're already in the tub.
Yeah, like there's got to be like the water has to go somewhere, and if we could get underneath, we could like listen.
So you look in your room and make an investigation check.
Okie dokie. And I have to go back to my table. Okay. Uh, 15. With my thing, my bonuses.
Okay. So with your bonuses,
My modifiers, whatever it's called.
yeah, I'm trying to think. Okay, so yeah, you assume that that's probably true, that there's probably a way underneath the bathhouse to, but you don't see any way or any doors here outside of the entrance and then the 2 massage room doors.
Okay, so we'll have to go. I'll check on the outside when we leave. Because I guess common sense, it would be defeat the purpose of espionage if the only way to get underneath the bathhouse is by going into the bathhouse.
Aye.
Indubitably.
All right, so Kelman or Planky walks out, and I'm just gonna. Are you like going to leave the bathhouse?
Yeah, I want to look for John, the guy who's in charge. I just want to make sure I know who it is.
So as you walk out of the massage room, you see John just outside of it. And he was just standing outside of it.
So would he have heard the crying?
He didn't seem to notice it. If he did, he definitely didn't do anything.
Oh, John's the creepy skull guy.
Yep.
That's me.
Okay. Good, because I was about to ask, who the fuck is the creepy skull guy?
I want to, I want to
bathhouse?
just kind of look at John and kind of just make sure. So I just want to like in passing, kind of take a glance to see. Yeah, I mean, there's no way that he has like any outward signs that he has like a marking on his arm or anything like that, right?
John, he looks pretty weird, but as far as
glowing
you can
eyes.
Does he have glowing eyes?
tell, he does not have
has,
glowing eyes at the
I
moment.
thought his race has like glowing
No.
eyes.
John, the character, not
John, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I see.
Yeah. So taking a look. Just want to make sure I know who it is. And I want to. I think I'm good. I want to make my way out. And I want to like nod. nod at Jeremy's guy on the way out.
Exit stage left.
Hey, quick question. Am I going crazy, or throughout this conversation have like walls been appearing and doorways?
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
trying to get it so that you guys see properly.
No,
Yeah.
that's cool. I just was like, were these here the whole time? And
Yeah,
I-
those are there. Those are technically there the whole time for story purposes,
okay.
but they were not.
They weren't
physically
actually
visible for
there.
All right. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, I think I had like a bad pork chop or something.
I would say if I've been giggling, that's probably because it's
Because
just like,
you guys were
suddenly there's a
mentioning like
door.
how you haven't been able to see things, and
Yeah.
and so I've been changing my color to try to make it see what you guys see, and so
Yeah.
that,
Yeah, as you could see.
so
Um,
it should make a lot more sense, this building layout now.
Yeah. So now that if we walk outside, could I check again, kind of like from the outside of the bathhouse, if there are any like sewer entrances or like gates or not gates, but like grates on the ground?
Yep. If we continue with your investigation that you used earlier, you do see that there's a portion of the building on the outside that you have not been able to find on the inside, and it's at and you see that it's at the very far like north of the building,
By the door.
opposite of the door. It's north on the back of the building, north. What's it called?
So by my table. Like,
But there's
So-
no like drains or
Yeah, it
anything
was by
that we would notice.
your table. No, you didn't see any drains or any way into that from the outside.
Even from like the fountains, there was nothing.
No, the fountains,
Yeah.
you didn't see anything.
okay, and there's no point in just to double check for my purposes, like, would it be because I didn't specify like looking for hidden doorways? Like, should I go back in and see if I can find a door, or is it
So you looked in the main room and you did not see any hidden doorways.
okay? Cool. Oh, so we should have got
So- Just to get so when you say your cardinal like north south directions, is that relative to
Oh,
like
I should-
facing
Yeah,
out
I
from your?
I can give you because I'll give you this real fast.
Okay.
Bam, and
Okay,
Alright.
gotcha. I would say yeah. As long as we have that relative, because north is it helps in some aspects, but
Thanks.
that
Alright.
absolutely helps a ton.
Okay, so I
So-
walk out with Jeremy's guy.
okay, so you both walk out. Everybody else in the party was already outside. And
Alright.
you guys say anything? Mention anything?
I wanna kind of look at everyone and I wanna say outside, and I
Wha-
continue walking outside.
All right, so you continue walking toward outside the gate, outside of the garden.
Yeah, I want to hit the gate. I want to start walking down a street, like get away.
Okay. So you
When
get
I
away
was
from.
when I was in the garden, did I notice like any strange people going or out of the
Yeah.
building?
When you were in the garden, no, you didn't see any strange people going in and out of the building.
Did I see
Okay.
anything in the fountains? Any secret pathways?
secret tunnel.
Make an investigation check.
If he was out with me, I'd like to poke him, give him some guidance.
Let me
Do
see.
you think
what
that those fountains summon the gods? Right? There's 3 dead ones. There's 3 fountains, and there's 3 bushes around each fountain.
Oh, look at
said-
you!
You said investigation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you
Okay.
get an extra D4.
And
So
the starred thing.
7 plus 5. What's that? 13? No,
Yeah.
12.
12.
That's 12 plus
so yeah,
D4.
the fountains didn't have any mechanisms or traps or doors or anything that you could see.
Okay. All right, then I want to follow Planky out.
Yeah.
All right, you follow Blanky out, and everybody kind of leaves the bathhouse. And where are you guys headed to?
I want to go to kind of an alley that somebody's not beating up somebody else.
All right. So you search for a while. You find a dark alley that you're able to shuffle everybody into.
Yeah, I'd like to like as we're like going. I would think I'm kind of keen to noticing that this is odd, and we're shuffling, and I'd like to make sure like nobody's looking, because this is super, or not that nobody's looking. That there is like, I don't know. I'd like to see if there's anything odd going along our path and behind us, because I'm super confused.
Oh, okay. So you make an investigation check or perception check.
Okay.
And for sure, I'm definitely watching our tail as well.
Yeah.
Okay. You could roll with
obviously.
advantage.
Okay. I'll roll advantage with my. Where's my? It's +6.
I gotta get more whiskey.
I assume that's it. Holy shit! I actually hit it. Does that put that in chat? So that's a 13. So that'd be a +6. And then let's see what the second roll is. A 20 +6. So yeah.
26.
Yeah.
You
So
would notice.
yeah, you don't see anything that following you with your what you can see.
Okay.
Okay.
Works for
So we
me.
get into the alley, and I say, "Okay, I know what we have to do." So it sounds like a lot of the normal people, a lot of the workers in the spa, whatever bathhouse, aren't part of the cult. However, at night, cultists show up dressed in black robes, and they meet John, the manager of the location. So, a weird name, I know, but my thought is that we dress ourselves in black cloaks and show up at nightfall to attempt to facilitate a an in, you know a infiltration mission.
It just so happens I actually know an excellent seamstress that could make a copy of almost any robes if we have a decent description or anything to go off of.
Oh.
Yes, and I kind of tell him, yeah. So I'm told that it's a black hood, and I kind of whatever the girl told me. I want to kind of.
Oh,
relate
and
that.
I apologize. I said dusk, but it's actually they close at midnight. So she gives you. She tells
Okay.
you
Yeah. So whenever, yeah.
Also, we got
whenever she
time.
told us.
Yeah,
Cool.
you guys have time because it's pretty early in the morning. It took a little bit of
Yeah.
time to get there, but this was like what you did first thing in the morning. So you're pretty early on right now during the day. And Jeremy knows a seamstress, and you. So that's what you're planning on doing, is heading over to a seamstress to help get yourself some clothes.
I mean, I don't think that's a bad idea since we couldn't. But I'd also like to point out that I did notice a section of the building that on the outside that we did not see on the inside. And then, yeah, I mean, that's really the only option because I couldn't find like a sewer entrance. Hey, what was the ceiling like? Did we ever look up when we were in there? Or is it just like a cement ceiling? And then is it one story?
It was one story. It was like this kind of marble ceiling that had this kind of rounded top, very much like a chapel-y kind of ceiling.
Is it like one story though?
Yeah, it's one story.
Okay, I have climbing equipment too, so if one of us ever, we could also try to have one person like scale the top and see if they can see inside at night or something. But it seems like Planky's idea of getting clothes might not be the worst.
Oh, okay. So as you, so I'm assuming that everybody's heading towards the seamstress.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm heading towards where the group is. So
and let's see here.
Yeah, her name's Agatha. It's
classic
Agatha's Fine Fabrics and more.
I'd likely be petting the fabrics if there's any for display.
All right. So as you're going through and you're going to kind of the merchant district, you start seeing a lot of peddlers coming through and asking you like to buy whatever they have selling. You have one guy come up to you and he's like he brings up to you object that kind of takes your notice as he puts it in front of you, and it's like a glass eye,
Oh,
What is it?
a glass eyeball.
shiny.
No, I'm just asking. Okay.
And he's like, "Do you want this? You want? I'll sell it to you.
How much?
How much are you willing to give?"
What's it do?
It's a glass eye.
Man,
Over real
it's a
quick.
glass fucking eye.
Well,
Yeah.
if it's a glass eye, I'll give you a silver.
And he takes it
I'd like to
and
offer
like
him a seed.
puts in. He takes the silver, puts it in your hand, and sprints away.
All right, I chase after him.
What the heck?
All right.
No, I don't actually chase after him. I just straight up. Well, actually, before in this like 3 second split, what did he look fast? Like, could I catch up to him, or should I just shoot him?
I mean, he was a thin guy, and you are in a very crowded area.
Let's see.
There are people like elbow to elbow here. It's pandemic city.
All right, I'm sprinting after him.
Okay, so you sprint after him. I'm gonna make a acrobatics check.
Oh yes. All right. Oh no. 13.
Oh, you done derp now.
13. So he's already ahead of you. He's pretty much gone. You can try chasing after him. Okay, roll another acrobatics check with
We
disadvantage.
never saw Zaldin again.
With you said disadvantage?
Yep.
Okay, 16. Oh, lost my dice hand. And 13.
Okay, so he ends up getting away. You turn a corner. You didn't see him.
All right, so I'd immediately like to look around me for any beggars.
You're gonna try and
You
resell
see,
it.
yeah, you definitely see beggars.
All right, I'm gonna walk over to a beggar, and because I just don't like how this feels, and I am going to take another
Oh.
silver coin out and the glass eyeball and walk over to him and put it in his hand and sprint away.
Okay. So you sprint away, and then everybody else was kind of staying back. You ran a good 60, almost 180 feet ahead, or 120 feet ahead, and so they don't see you anymore. But as the rest of the group, they hear a loud crashing noise from the nearby tavern, and a guy stumbles out. Holding his hand over his eye, blood kind of drooling down his face, and he kind of stumbles into an alley and passes out.
Oh, poor guy.
Okay,
Oh.
wait.
I'd like to offer him a berry.
Well, maybe I should go steal that eyeball back.
Well, you're already gone.
Oh, okay.
And the rest of the group just sees this, and like that. Does anybody do anything, or
Yeah, I'd like to offer him the
you
berry John
offer him
gave
a
me
berry,
earlier.
and
Yeah.
he mumbles to you some obscenities, grabs it though, and like eats it.
Yeah.
I think
Like,
it does heal
gi-
him.
I like
like
to give
one
him a little
point or
smile.
He's
Like
not paying
the
attention
derpiest
to you.
smile
Like
ever.
he is drunk.
It's fine.
He is nearly passed out. He is bleeding with one eye, and
Does he look like
Not
in
our
like
problem.
critical condition, or like how does he look
no,
like?
he's not in
health-wise?
critical condition.
Okay.
And
Missing an
like,
eyeball, passed out.
Yeah,
I
I,
mean-
was say, I was curious if that was all it was, or he was just actually in pain. But if he's
I mean, he's actually
okay,
in
I give him
pain.
I guess by in pain I mean like life endangering. I give him a little pat on the head.
There's a
and I'm
chance
gonna
he could get
join
an
the group.
infection and die.
Yeah, that's his. I'm not going to use cure wounds for that.
No, he's not.
guess is
He's
what I was
not
getting
gonna probably die from this. No.
Give him a little pat on the head, and I'm going to rejoin the group.
All right, so you guys make it into the district area where the seamstress is.
Well, does Jeremy? What does he rejoin us like?
You guys like continue forward. You have no idea what you're looking for. Jerry's making his way back to you. He retraces his steps and was able to find you pretty easily.
Okay.
Yeah, whew, guys, that was nuts. Also, by the way, as soon as I realized I couldn't catch that guy, I just gave the eye to some homeless dude.
I gave an eyeless man a berry.
Say we Joss's influence is strange at times.
Probably not related, but I gave an eyeless man a berry.
Oh yeah,
weird.
Not really.
Yeah.
Well, to the seamstress.
Yeah. Speaking of eyeballs.
And so you guys find the seamstress. Why doesn't Jeremy? Why don't you explain to me who the seamstress is and how you know her?
Yeah, perfect.
him.
So this seamstress, her name's Agatha, and when I actually met her, it was when I was traveling in search of man. Where's this at? There we go. Yeah, I was on a not a pilgrimage, but like a research trip, searching for some lost scrolls, and I had come across this lady who had some information that helped me kind of accomplish my goal. So I had thanked her and hooked her up with some of my contacts in my rumor mill, and helped her get some funding from a nice bank so that she could open up a shop, because I found out she liked to make clothing and stuff like that, and yeah, pretty much helped her get her citizenship at Baldur's Gate and open up her shop. So we go way back.
All right, and as you walk in, describe the shop that you helped opened up.
Sure. So it pretty much looks like it's just like a pretty small area, like the size of the first CPR store, like real small. And she kind of has her like sewing machines there and like huge spools of fabric. But I'm gonna say since times are kind of tough right now, I'm gonna say it's not like super fancy looking or anything like that. And it doesn't seem like she has much, many customers or anything like that, but she's, still open for business. And like, she's very eccentric looking. Like
The important question, is she happy?
yeah, when we walk in and she recognized me, super happy to see me.
More
just like, "Hey,
importantly,
well,
does she have fabrics on sale? Or sorry, on display?
She exclusively has 50 different shades of black fabrics among gold and yellow and stuff like that.
Any on display?
Yeah, we can see every color fabric.
Any that I can pet?
I mean, if you want to.
I would like to.
Yeah, so that's kind of what it's. It's just think of like your typical like Joann Fabrics type place, like fabric on the walls or whatever, and like the wheels, so you can pick your fabrics. And she has like a station, like a little bench where you can stand up so she can take your measurements, things like that. And then you could see like other clothings that she's already, like cloaks that she's already created. And then, yeah, that's about it.
All right. So you go up to her and you start inquiring about getting a suit up of a cloak kind of a thing. She tells you that she wouldn't be able to do anything fancy. She'd pretty much just take some fabric and kind of make it so that you can get a hood and then a pin to strap it to the front and then make it go long enough. But otherwise, tailoring something would take days.
Yeah, I would say something that's we have like an 8 hour.
You pretty much would have
window.
like Halloween ghost, like with
Yeah.
a sheet over your head, kind of that level of quality. If you're looking for something for tonight, it would still be a hood and cloak, but it would just be like a fabric
Low
that you
quality.
just
I
put
guess
over
it
your
depends
head
on
and
how
pin it to your
convincing we
front.
want to
It'd be
look.
like when Snake hides in a cardboard box.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure, we'll go with that.
But hey, it works every time. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Planky, did she mention any? No, there was no specific. Like, there wasn't like a pattern or anything, right? It was just black.
Yeah, she didn't have anything with. She just has like the regular colors, and if you wanted pattern, she would sew them together usually. But
Could we assume though that these hoods would normally be intricate in design, not slapdash?
she could make an intricate hood. It would take.
I mean, I guess I was
days.
mostly. I mean, I was also asking like what the hoods would have looked like, what the Chicky Poo would have relayed.
Oh, I mean, she could have it like she could have a lining of whatever color that you want. She could
Yeah.
embroider it and do whatever you want if you wanted to make it look a certain way.
Yeah.
And also she could fit it so that the cloak shoulders are perfect to your shoulders, kind of a thing. It doesn't drag on the ground.
I mean, they said that they come every night, so we don't technically have to come in tonight. If we want to
Yeah,
wait for
that's
like
what I was
a
thinking.
much better looking thing, why don't we just like place the order and then go to a hotel, fast forward 2 days, or fast forward until to like a
Well,
6 o'clock.
Do some more research. I mean,
Yeah, and research and whatever.
yeah. That's,
Or we
I
just
would
or we
almost
just
say
go
that
for
much.
it. Or we just go for it. I mean, let's get real. I think, in the words of Noah, metagame moment, I don't foresee, no matter what we do, I feel like there's going to be combat in the bathhouse. And I personally feel like if
Slapdash will be just good enough.
Yeah, because I personally, if we're going to get in combat, I'd rather it happen at the front door versus we're 3 rooms in and fully surrounded. Like, I'd rather fight from the outside in than inside out.
Fair.
Because at least we could retreat. Yeah, let's go for the shitty garb.
Okay. So as you have a prior relationship, she was able just to charge you the cost of the material. For each of you, it would just be a silver a piece.
Cool. I'm gonna toss her. How many of us are there? 5. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, there's 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna toss her 10 silver instead, like double what she charges me, just because we go. We're tight.
Okay, she thanks you, and you guys have essentially it's just a long cloth with a pin in front that you can pin around your neck.
Cool. Hey Noah, do you think we should go back? What do you think? Like, I feel like people might get suspicious if you go back again. I wish that we could have got a hold of that girl and then asked if like the robes looked realistic or not. But nah, not gonna happen. Well, I guess let's try to get there at night with our robes on.
Okay, so where do you hang out during the day? What do you do during the day?
Based on my man, so with me being like a historian and all, is this like how secretive is this cult? Like, is the cult of the Dead Three like a well-known, like, is that like a common thing, or?
Yeah, there has been the cult of the Dead Three, specifically one of the Dead Three. Roleplay wise, you kind of go searching out. You go into the libraries and you kind of learn about the cult of the Dead Three during your downtime. So you learned about Bane, Baal, and Merkel. You've known about them. You know that Baal specifically has had a lot of um, happenings in Baldur's Gate over the years. You know that. Here, I'll just read this. While the deities have lost much of their power, their fays still command respect and fear throughout Baldur's Gate. While open worship of the Dead Three is frowned upon in Baldur's Gate, their worship is not illegal, so long as worship remains within the laws. Every now and then, rumors surface that a powerful political figure is a ballspawn. These claims almost always prove to be smear campaigns with no basis in truth. Though, in some cases, such claims have accurately raised a figure standing in a public eye.
There is no way that we are ball spawn, right? Like, how funny
Nope.
would that be? Dude, Tier, you got to tell me, man, are we ball spawn? Because I just played both those games, and what the fuck?
For the I can tell you what ball spawn is for the people that haven't played the games. Over the years,
No.
Which,
If we aren't
which
it,
games
tell me
are we
we're not
talking
it.
about?
I am
Baldur's
not going to
Gate,
say
remember
anything either way.
We played Baldur's Gate 1, remember, Eric?
Oh,
On
we're
PC?
talking. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
anyway, sorry, Vic. you can
Okay.
continue.
Okay. Over the years, Baldur's Gate has harbored countless evil schemes and conspiracies. Perhaps the most dastardly, though, was that perpetrated by Baal, god of murder, who foresaw the death, or his own death during the time of troubles. While in mortal form, Baal conceived multitudes of offspring, plotting to have them resurrect him. They actively hunted and slew each other, with the survivors collecting ever more of Baal's godly essence. Sevarok, a Baalspawn, and a member of the Iron Throne Merchants Guild, sought to spark a war within the nation of Am, and became the new Lord of Murder. Another Baalspawn, allied by powerful allies, thwarted Sevarok's plan and brought stability, if not peace, to Baldur's Gate once more. Yet Baal and his faithful have menaced the city ever since. So that was one of the big plots in Baldur's Gate that happened many years ago, of Sevarok taking over as the Lord of Murder in Baldur's Gate.
Okay, so really no, though. I don't have much information about the cult.
Yeah, you know the cult exists, or is like a real thing. You know that they have caused trouble like this before in Baldur's Gate.
Cool. Would there be any place, like anywhere to? Would I be able to know or have any hint of like who to talk to, or like someone that might know like how one would join the cult? Is there like a church or a shadowy figure in an alley with one eye?
Do we have to kill someone and then sleep?
Yeah.
So Yeah, you know that the Dead 3 are kind of this rogue force in Baldur's Gate that even the Patriarch plots and the guild don't associate with. And
So people know the cult members then.
they would they know of what the cult is doing, and if they end up knowing of a member, they pretty much lose contact with them, right? Like they.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, honestly, yeah, I guess based off we just had that genre research, I say we kind of like fast forward time to about midnight and show up, or do we want to get there like a little bit early or a little bit late, or do we want to get there and hide and watch them go in and then see, so we don't just like show up and look like idiots, or do we want to at least see them first and see how close our robes look to see before we just charge in?
I would say try and be as natural as possible. So learn from the movements, how those that actually are there for business walk in.
Yeah, let's do that. So the game plan is then that we're going to get there and try to see what they look like, and if they're like using code words when they walk in, or saying like
Where okay.
Just, I was gonna say perhaps we could just discreetly kind of stand, adjacent, kind of inconspicuous to the entrance, and then when a group comes to go in, just kind of tag at the back of the group and act accidentally
Follow suit.
in.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I absolutely follow that.
So where were you guys hanging out during the day? Jeremy went
let's
to the
just say
library.
we're back at our inn.
You're back at the Alfsong Tavern?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So as you start walking back, and let's see here. Oh, okay. So as you start walking back, I'm going to need 1 second.
If that's their initiation, I'll take it.
Not quite.
Oh, I'll take that one.
I'm gonna need Julie, you to make a perception, or what's your passive perception? Sorry, that's what I need.
My passive perception.
14.
How do you? Oh, that is 14. There it is.
Okay. And
Hey, no, I'd like to commend you for doing homework. I would say I haven't noticed you having a lack of attention span.
Wait, I just got back. What happened? What are we saying?
Never mind, my point just got disproved. No, I was just gonna say because you said earlier on like you weren't gonna be fully active
Yeah.
because of your homework, but I was just commending you on your interaction.
Oh, cool.
It's been enjoyable so far.
Yeah.
so
Thanks, man. Yeah,
as you as you go throughout your trip, once you get into once you get close to the bathhouse, you notice that your gold purse is lighter.
Who, Julie's?
What?
Yeah, Julie's.
Okay.
And you notice that there's
I was say all
5
they got
gold
was
missing
like a copper piece for me.
from your purse. You're muted.
Oh my! Is there a shell in our
swear I had
inventory now?
money in here.
No,
Hey, dude.
you think
You were the
back
one
and
who
you
did
did notice that you were bumped into by two shadowy looking figures that you didn't think of anything at the time.
Hmm. Wonder when those guys bumped into us. Perhaps I don't. Is it? Can I count my money? Do I notice how much is missing?
Yeah, 5 gold is missing.
5
What
gold.
the
I could have gotten a
fuck,
massage
man?
and 2 baths for that.
That's sad
Yeah.
times.
Oh man,
It's the best bathhouse in the lower city.
it's right at the yeah.
That's unfortunate. We'll get your gold back.
Yeah, if we see
See
those
this here?
again, I want to.
Dude, Eric, don't fuck with like normal dice. Dude, don't.
Do I have
Oh
to?
no.
negate that,
Dude,
or
good.
do I-
Stop. This
going
guy's
on?
such
Okay.
fuck, man.
As you guys enter the bathhouse, you guys are back at the
I'm
bathhouse.
just with the make believe dice, dude. My dice don't fuck with other people's dice. They disappear.
They do lag the fuck out of my display.
So at the
Fuck
bathhouse,
you.
At the bathhouse.
Speaking
You
of
hooligans.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah. What do you do once you get to the bathhouse?
Linger and
Uh,
watch for people.
I say,
Are we going
we-
through the same door? Where are we going specifically?
I think that we should be standing like in the alleyway or something, waiting to see what the people, so that we can like blend in with the people that are going to be going in.
I think we should stand by this side door because I mean,
I mean, that's going to be kind of suspicious if we're just chilling there and then they walk in.
do you think that, or
We
maybe
could
off
act like
to
we're
like the
beggars.
corner?
Yeah,
I
or
mean,
the
I already
corner.
look like a beggar, so actually, I
let's-
just look out of place in general.
Yeah, let's be somewhere that is where they. Well, I mean, it's midnight almost, so I feel like that's probably suspicious. No matter what, you know what? I'm
Is
gonna
it
pull
midnight almost, or is it past midnight when you get
out. I mean, I'd say I was thinking we should get there a little bit before midnight, since that's when they show up, so we have a chance to.
Well, the place closes at midnight, and then they don't come for a few hours after.
Oh, well, then
so
let's
definitely
then it should
not
actually
midnight.
be like 2 a.m. or something.
Yeah, well, we want to wait in clearly in like a. We want
Let's
to wait nearby to see
Yeah,
when the first ones arrive, right?
Okay.
yeah. So like short rest type thing.
All right. So what I will do also is, while you guys are resting, you guys had a good like 8 hours of just chilling as the day passed, and you set up this whole disguise and everything that happened
this
today.
heist.
Anyways, everybody, level to level 2.
Ah,
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
forgot what
that's
that
weird. They
means for me.
changed the.
Level 2.
just like straight up level 2.
Straight up level 2.
Okay.
Level 2.
So set our
Level
experience to 300.
Yeah, you can set your experience to 300, or if you just use the level thing, it'll just automatically set you to.
Oh, like change level.
Yeah.
I don't like that they
Level
moved us to the
I
right.
don't know if you can do it on the app.
Hmm.
I thought they did move it. I thought I was going
Yeah, I
crazy.
hate it.
I thought it was because I was doing like a half screen shit situation. What does that mean for me?
I don't think I get
We get
anything.
wild
Level
shape, and we can pick our druid circles.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, that's what that means.
At second
That's
level,
right.
you tap into a deep wellspring of magic.
I got but one
Wait.
more DAC, boys.
This wellspring is represented by sorcery
Shit,
points. of
what
choice.
did I? Was it Shepherd? Circle of Shepherd? Is that what I was doing?
Is this a good place to
That
end? for
one's
the night?
good, or dreams, I think.
Yeah, you could do it here. I was thinking either here or after you find the entrance.
I mean, we know where the entrance is. We're just gonna go through the front. Well, we're gonna
I
walk
would say
through
it's
the
going to be behind the bath that Jeremy was taking in. I think that
Under the
is
bath.
But if you want, we could
arguably.
end here. We were planning on doing it a bit shorter anyway, so
Yeah.
yeah, we could end it here as you guys are all preparing to sneak into the bathhouse.
Yeah, because I completely forgot the circle I was going to be. I want to say it was a circle of shepherd. Because I think that was more. Ah, yeah, circle of shepherd. That's what it was.
And since I'll end the recording right